Hey all, it's Edge Dev. Wait, I can fucking say that? What? That. What? Anyways, you're all here for an update of Project Z Redux, or I'm expecting that's the reason why you're here. So I'm gonna talk about Project Z Redux, because I actually have shit to say about it now. So I'll quickly talk about 3 obvious as fuck changes you can see from the game just by glancing at it. First, the game is now in 720p widescreen. There shouldn't be black bars anymore. Second, all battles are now in side view instead of front view. And third is that we have a fucking mini-map system with shield that will help with story direction and stuff. Now, with those quick things out of the way, let's get to the interesting things. I was going to talk and spoil basically the whole story, but that's enough to warrant its whole video. So if you want a whole video where I'm just spoiling the story and crap, just let me know and I'll do it. Anyway, because I'm gonna just skip over this, I'm gonna say a couple of things, but yeah. Okay, so first up is that we all know Project Z had 3 forced characters and 3 bonus characters. Well, that may be the same for the forced characters in Redux, but the following isn't the same for the bonus characters in Project Z Redux. They're plentiful as fuck! But I'll talk about that in a second. I can tell you 2 of the 3 forced characters because a story change actually changed the 3rd character massively. So the 2 I can say is me, myself, and I, Edge, and the second one is I wash dishes. Yep, Caleb himself is in Project fucking Z Redux. And he is like he always is. And as I said, I can't speak about the 3rd character yet. Now, for bonus characters, how many are there? Let's just start with the simple one. You get different bonus characters depending on which route you take. There's 2 paths, light and dark. Light has 4 bonus characters, I currently have 2, and light has either 3 or 4 depending on the situation. But I'm more on 3 for the dark path. Why does the dark route have less, you may ask? Well, because one of the bonus characters in the light path is something I feel would be a throwaway character. So that's why there's 4 there. Anyways, I will say one of the dark path characters is Axel from Kingdom Hearts. And I'll just say another thing, there is 3 Kingdom Hearts characters in the bonus characters. And, well, now I'm out of ideas, so consider this a call of help for the Dark and Light Path characters. If you have an idea for any characters for the Light or Dark Path, just let me know. Dark Path, I've gone for a semi-anti-hero type of people thing, but a villain would be good there too. Anyways, yeah, it sounds about the same as OG Project Z, but hang on, Act 3 is... Holy shit. There's a shit ton of bonus characters in Act 3. First of all, Act 3 can only be obtained in the Light Path as a post-game thing. If you don't like the characters in the Light Path, though, don't worry, there's a ticket system in Act 3. And at the start of the act, you can pick either the Light Path or the Dark Path ticket. Mean if you liked one side over the other, you can get either. Just take note, the Dark ticket will end up at a low level because I'll be using the versions that you first met, but in Act 3, you'll have real fast ways to level them up. So, there you go. As for tickets, this game will have the OG ticket, which has the axe wielder Tasper. Wait, that's not his name. Well, it is in Redux! The OG bonus characters ticket, which will give you access to all the bonus characters from OG Project Z. That one is there for those who gave a shit about the TP magic system. Now, with those ones out the way, let's talk about some interesting other ones. First up is the Sonic ticket, which contains Sonic and Shadow. Yeah, most tickets will only contain 2 characters, with the Project Z ones being the different specialty. I mean, who wants the axe wielder Tasper after all? And second is the Mario ticket, which contains Mario and Luigi. I plan to add others, but I gotta think of those ones. If you got any ideas for ticket characters, let me know. I'll be more than happy to consider them. Any ideas that you'll give from Light and Dark Heroes or Ticket, I will basically choose those ones. The base starting level of the tickets is 50. It's pretty high, but it's useful. And that's all I can tell you about 4 characters right now. Now it's time to talk about the abilities and new status effects in Redux. The new status effect is Drunk. It increases your damage to like double or triple, but you miss a lot more. There's a much stronger version of Drunk in Act 3, which doesn't affect your accuracy, but your damage is still like double or triple. Now for the newer feature in Project Z Redux. There's only one low percentage hit move in the entire game. As we all know, in OG Project Z, there was every ultimate move that you learn in the late game was either a 10%, 20% shot. And that move that has the low percentage hit is called Kill Shot. It is an insta-killing move and only has about a 10% success rate. Everything else will have a balancing factor if it's strong. Like if a move does a lot of damage and is overpowered, you'll either be paralyzed or in a different status effect due to fatigue of said move. There's one move for one of the bonus characters which hits the same enemy like 4 or 5 times, but after that they're paralyzed and they can't do anything for like 3 to 4 turns or something like that. And the damage will be more balanced in normal magic moves as well. Gone is the overpowered fire magic scam, if that was even a thing. But yeah, those are just the quick things I should mention there. Next up, I should mention real quick, whichever path you'll go on will matter for this game. One can lead to more fights, while the other leads to, well, less unnecessary boss fights. Both endings are completely different and depends on how the main antagonist is defeated. The witch? Oh fuck no. She's not the big deal anymore. Anyways, depending on the path you go on, will also change the order of the places you visit. The whole slew of quests should be much different. That's all I need to say so far. Don't have massive progress on this at the moment. Now direction! Something the original Project Z lacked in. Now we have a mini-map system with shields in place. These shields are the following. Blue shield is the story shield. It's recommended to get close to that shield to continue the story. The green shield is the other events shield, which is used with interactable objects in the game. If there's multiple interactable objects, though, then the shield will only be on one of those multiple objects. And last is the purple shield, which is the secret events shield. You need to be really close to see this shield, but it can lead you to either useful items or many other things. There's also a quest journal. You can look at this journal for a sense of direction as well. It has main story quests and bonus quests. Though there hasn't been a bonus quest yet. I'm thinking of making later bonus characters require completing a special quest to unlock them. And also completing bonus quests will also give you special items like better weapons you could not get elsewhere or something like that. And well, that's all I've got for that. Now, as I've said about the story before, I'm just going to have to go at this blindly. There are 3 acts, a light path and a dark path. The dark path will only give you two acts, while the light path will give you all 3 acts. The third act is a post-game sequence. You get a whole bunch of bonus characters. You can create your own team or anything with that act. So you can do whatever the heck you want with that act. There's a whole bunch of super bosses as well out there. There'll be like a 4th shield, which will be the red shield, which has a skull on it, which is the super boss shield, which will always appear from like a long distance away. So you can see the shield, you can access, you can enter the place for the super bosses, and then they would just disappear. And that's basically it for that one. That's also all I can really say about the progress on Project Z Redux. When's the new update? Well, there'll be new updates coming out from time to time, but currently my main goal right now is to complete all the bonus characters, so that way I can implement them as I said before. If you have any bonus characters ideas that I can include, let me know and I'll see if I can introduce them. But yeah, my next update will probably be showing all the bonus characters. Now for the Japanese word of the day. The Japanese word of the day is shinpo. Shinpo? Shinpo. Meaning progress, apparently. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you all for listening. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.